curator of Yo So Boho. Welcome to March's first Unlive sale. If you are new to this, it is simply a drop sale with an offer up style. So I'm going to show you a bunch of things up close and you'll have an opportunity to make me an offer on them. I start them all off at very low, totally arbitrary numbers. I like to give everybody an opportunity to get in on something. And the cool thing about this is I have 2 sales a month. So next week we will have a part 2. And if you have claimed something from this sale, you were the highest offer, you will have an open box. So that means that next week you can look and see if there's anything that you love, because then the shipping, because I combine it all, will just be a little bit. So I ship through Pirate Ship. I use the lowest absolute cost, and I add a couple of bucks for my box and materials. And anybody who buys from me knows that I ship with care. So I put a lot of money into those materials. I'm going to jump right into this. If you have any questions about the rules of this and how it gets shut down and what you need to do, it's all below me in the information box. Just open that up and take a look. All right, let's get into this with item number 1. Item number 1 is a little odd. These appealed to me and I thought, you know, if I had a mudroom or if I had a cool, like primitive shelf with pegs, shaker pegs, I would love to see these hanging from them. So these are old Minnetonka booty moccasins. So they have a little bit of a higher kind of ankle on them. They have some great metal details here, some fringe, and then I just love the wear on these. Somebody wore the heck out of them. They're actually coming apart right here, but you can see the soles of them. They're really, really worn, and I just think they have a great look to them. So somebody needs to hang these in a display, or they look good laying down too. I actually found them kind of laying on a shelf. If you like these cool Minnetonkas, you will find them down below. Look for item number 1. Let's call them the old leather Minnetonkas. And I'm going to start these off at $3. Item number 2 is this weird dude. I actually found him in the same shop that I found these old Minnetonkas in, and I loved him. He's very natural looking. He could fit in anywhere, just sit somewhere in a corner. No, don't put him in a corner. I don't know what he is. He's a moose. He's a gnome. He's a moose gnome. And he's delightful. He has long legs. He has a weighted butt so he can sit on a shelf. He looks handmade, but he has a butt tag and it says made in China, and it says what materials are in him. So I don't know who he was made for, but he's got this wonderful crazy hat that actually has wire in it. So I made it do a little loop-de-loo. I think I did that to match his loop-de-loo locks here. Somebody needs to put him in their whimsical natural decor. I don't even know what to call you. What are we going to call you? Item number 2, Weirdo Moose Gnome. Find him down below. I'm going to start him off at $6. Item number 3 is a birdhouse. Is this not the coolest birdhouse you ever did see? It's camera, obviously, but it is a functional birdhouse. Even has a plug. It was hanging somewhere outside because you can see there's a little distressing on it, but it's still in really great shape. It's ready to hang. I got a nice little hook on there. So it's ready to hang in your garden. It's just different. It doesn't look like every other birdhouse. And I think it's a conversation piece when you got a big camera, kind of old school style camera, hanging out in your tree. If you like this and you think your birds will enjoy it too, you can find this down below, item number 3. We'll call it the camera birdhouse. And I'm going to start this off at $9. Item number 4 is a Viking glass frog. He is wonderful. He's just a figurine or a paperweight. He's nice and heavy, and he has his original sticker on right there. He's very handsome. I love his butt. I love all the cute butts. This one's just super cute. If you are a frog fan or you have a frog fan friend, ooh, say that 5 times fast. This is a great little Viking glass piece, and you will find it down below. Item number 4, the Viking glass frog. We'll start him at $8. Item number 5 is another weathered garden item. I love this piece because I love the sound of it. So unlike multiple pipes, this is just a simple hummingbird, and he clanks on this little framed floral scene. And he sounds fantastic. So again, ready to be hung. He's in good shape. I've tested all of the pieces. This is really on there nicely. And he's already weathered, so he has a really neat look. Look at the detail. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this metal is. It's some sort of cast metal. It does look like pewter, and it is heavy, but I don't think it's pewter. I think it's just a cast metal, maybe a cast iron. If you could see this in your garden, this is item number 5. We're gonna call it the Hummingbird Wind Chime, and I'm gonna start this one off at $8. Item number 6 is a gorgeous frame. This is a hand-printed textile frame, and it is handmade. All of this assembly is all beautifully constructed. I took off the back because I was thinking about putting something in here, and I have to share this with you. So here's how the back slides off. This little piece bends up, and this slides out. But can you see the construction in here? It is gorgeous. They put this beautiful textile in here. It's got a little bit of a sheen, beautiful green. The company that made this is Bibelo Design Studio. There you can see. It's a 5x7, and it is absolutely artsy, beautifully built, definitely a pricey frame. And you can find it right down below. Item number 6, let's call it the textile and glass frame. And I'm gonna start this one off at $10. Item number 7 is a piece of cloisonne. Gorgeous piece of cloisonne. You can see all of the detail in here with the little clouds. And then I think this is like a chrysanthemum. The colors are so rich. The back looks like this. And this would be absolutely stunning on a little stand on a shelf. Perfect for spring, summer. Fantastic piece. This is item number 7. Let's call it the cloisonne art plate. And let's start this one off at $5. Item number 8 is this little bench. I'll share it with you in a second, with these 2 Boyd's Bears couple. These all have their tags, so they are new. You can see theirs back here. The bench itself is also Boyd's, and it also has a tag. If you don't like the bears on it, it could be used for something else. It could be a plant stand, or you could put it in your garden, or you could put a doll on it, whatever your heart desires. But these bears, they fit perfectly on this little bench. Now you can see their heads are like barely attached. They're very floppy, which I kind of like. And they are tied together at the hands. Almost looks like they're like, hey. They have these little hearts hanging on their necks. I'll show you the bench without them. Cute little handmade for Boyd's. There's a sticker on it. There's a tag on it. Looks like it was made out of grapevines, or has some grapevine touches, because I can see some little details there. This is item number 8. We will call them the Boyd's Bears on a bench. And I will start these guys off at $9. Item number 9 is this gorgeous McCoy planter. This is a nice old one. It simply has USA on the bottom and an O2. And I love the little feet. There is some sticker residue on there, I noticed that. And this right here is not a chip, just a little glaze miss. You'll have that on these old pieces. Lots of imperfection on the older pieces, and I love it. You can see here, like the glaze thinner here, thicker here. I love this because it has almost like a beehive effect. And it is in a gorgeous color. Tealy green, fantastic. Now I had a couple of old linens sticking out of this because they share some colors. And this is just 2 really nice napkins that could be used for anything. I think they would look gorgeous hanging over a shelf. And like I said, they just seem to go together. So you will get all of these things in item number 9. Let's call it the McCoy planter. And let's start this one off at $10. Item number 10, I have this sweet little set of Dutch kissers. And they are ready to go up on a window. I even have the little hangers for them, the little suctions. So here's the girl. She's got a little heart behind her back. And here's the guy. And he's holding a flower. They're in blues and reds, and they're adorable. Item number 10, I'm gonna call these the Kissing Dutch Stained Glass, and start them off at $6. Item number 11 is this little duo. These are hand puppets made by a company called Kate and Levi out of Canada. These are so cute. I think they're bunnies. They got ears that look like that and this. And when I found them, they were connected. I think they came in a set. The great thing about them is they are upcycled materials. So this is all wool, maybe wool sweaters or wool socks that have been upcycled to create these guys. And look at the eyes on them. They're buttons, and the details here in the little whiskers and stuff. It's funny, I sold all of the Easter stuff in last month's sale, but I'm looking at the calendar, and because next week's sale wraps up on the 21st, there's still plenty of time if you're thinking about baskets and fun stuff, and you have a couple of little ones that would really like these. They're pretty darn cute. If you like these, you will find them down below. Item number is 11. We'll call them the Kate and Levi puppets. And I'm going to start them off at $8. Item number 12 is a couple of things. So I found these really fun trivets, definitely from like the 70s. They have butterflies on them. There are 2 of them. They're in wonderful condition. Don't think they've ever been used. The colors are great. We got greens and purples and oranges and yellows. And yeah, you're gonna get both of those trivets. But they're coming with this. This is Marty the Owl. He is made by a sculptor. I forget. I'll put it on screen. But Marty the Owl is a fantastic little piece. He's made out of resin. Look at his big feet. Those are like the actual talon size of a baby owl. Owlet, are they called? So freaking cute. The butt, right? And look at the details. He's very special. And he's gonna come with these cute trivets. And this will be item number 12. Let's call them Marty Owl and the trivets. And let's start these guys off at $9. Marty the Owl was perched on this beautiful log. This is item number 13. And can you see that this is a drawer? This is a handmade box from the Ozarks. There's information on it right here. Don't worry about the cracks in it. Those happen naturally as these dry out. It's still very stable and very beautiful. Look at the knot up here. So the drawer pulls out. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me show you the construction here. Beautiful place to hide away some things. If you wanted to use it for a jewelry box, you could. But check this out. There's a secret compartment in the back. So you see this one here is kind of shallow. You could hide that special piece, maybe that you really want to hide away, in that little compartment back there. Obviously, this would look good in a cabin or a cottage. I think it would also look good if you had a fireplace that you could, you know, stick it kind of by the fireplace. Just don't think it's a log and throw it into the fireplace. It's too lovely for that. If you would like this beautiful piece, you will find it down below. Item number 13. Let's call it the natural log box. And let's start this one off at $13. Item number 14 is this pretty little girl. Somebody made her. This is an assemblage, and it's actually a box that opens. So you could store something in there. You could put a little gift in there, maybe a bracelet or a piece of jewelry. She is very nicely done. They use this beautiful handkerchief underneath her, some faux flowers, some feathers, makes her look like an angel. And then you could see the little halo here is holding another flower on her head. The doll itself is pretty tiny, very detailed. Look at her hair. She's a little cutie patootie. And I have another one of these that's going to be in next week's sale. So if you love her, I actually have two. You'll find her down below. Item number 14. Let's call her the Pretty Floral Girl Box. And let's start her off at $5. Item number 15 is a gorgeous piece of creamware by Roseville. If you know, you know, creamware is very hard to find. I had two pieces when I found this, and the other one was a hanging piece, and I actually sold that for a lot of money on eBay. This piece, it's missing a flower frog. So this piece would have had a top with holes in it. And if you have both pieces, also valuable. But I just think the bottom is beautiful for a planter on its own. So if you have some succulents or something that you need just a little planter for, look at the Art Nouveau vibe with the green. Because it is missing that piece, you don't have to put it in a cupboard and stare at it. You can actually use it. And I hope somebody does. So here's some more details all around the outside. Look at the lines on this. Definitely antique, Art Nouveau. Has some feet. It's gorgeous. If you love this and you will use it, please make me an offer down below. It'll be item number 15. Call it the Creamware Planter. And I'm going to start this one off at just $12. Make me an offer. Item number 16 is this gorgeous little butterfly paperweight. You could see he sits flush on the table. So he sits like this on a kind of tripod. His coloration is gorgeous. It's like a slag glass with some white in it. Can you see that? Fantastic. I don't know who made him, but he's very cool. I actually have another one like him in next week's sale, but it's a Fenton piece. It's a frosted butterfly. So I came with two for these sales. He's fantastic. You'll find him down below. Item number 16. Let's call him the Blue Glass Butterfly. And let's start him off at $6. 12, 13, 14, 15. Item number 15, let's call him the Blue Glass Butterfly. And let's start him off at $6. $6. Item number 17 is a Longaberger basket. It's a little one. The signature's right here and is dated 1999. Isn't it crazy to think that that was like 27 years ago? Oh, it makes my head spin. It's a beautiful little one, and it has a really pretty rose cloth piece that goes down in there. I may have another one of these for next week's sale that's even smaller than this one. So I decided to split them up because they're not exactly the same. The other one's a totally different shape, but they're very, very cute. And they look like they need to be in somebody's decor for spring. So if that is you, this is item number 17. I'll call it the Floral Longaberger basket. And let's start this one off at $7. Item number 18 is this gorgeous piece of Dansk ceramics. I love the Danish style and I love the lines on their stuff. And this is no exception. You can see this is a bird. It's really pretty. Here's the information on the bottom. So most of these are Danish designed. This one was made in Japan, as it states. And it's gorgeous. I can see putting some really nice colorful flowers in this. It's about 6 inches tall, so it's a smaller vase, but man, is it nice looking. If you love it too, you'll find it down below. Item number 18, let's call it the Bird Dansk vase. And let's start this one off at $5. Item number 19. How cool is he? He is a watering can, like a working watering can, but he's an owl and he's ceramic and he's so cool. He needs to just be in decor, or he could be right near your plants, just hanging out looking like that. He's in a great green, natural looking color with some brown and beige highlights. This part of him is glazed. His eyes here and this base are not, which is a nice little contrast. And yeah, he is a functioning watering can. He's big. He's awkward. He's going to take a little to ship. Just keep that all in mind, especially if you get multiple things. He's going to have to be protected, his appendage here. But I will do it. He is item number 19. Let's call him the Owl Watering Can, and let's start him off at $16. And finally, item number 20 is the mystery tin. This mystery tin on its own is pretty cool. This is a Marjolaine Baston tin. There's her name right there. It's got this gorgeous bird on it. It's in the shape of like a house. And there's another bird back here. It's peeking out of a little hole. And he lost a little feather there. It's pretty delightful. Very clean. I'm not going to be able to fit much in there, but that's okay. Because if you've had a mystery box, you know that I'm never able to fit all the stuff in the box. I send out a survey for mystery boxes that you fill out. The better you do on that, the more I get to know you, the better the box is, because I curate these for the highest offer. I like to put 2 to 3 times the value of the high offer. And yeah, I have a lot of fun getting to know you and building these boxes. So if you haven't had one, this would be a great one to get. If you have had one, please make sure it's been over 90 days ago, because we want everyone to get them. These just start at $1, and I only charge £1 shipping plus my materials. So that's pretty great. Everybody can get in and try and get it. And that, my friends, is the last item. That means that this sale is now open. You will find all of these items listed down below right in the comments area. So where you would normally leave a comment, you'll see 1 through 20, all the items, the titles of the items, and my starting offer. Make your offer underneath them as a reply, and try and keep the replies all separate. Try not to get in somebody else's reply. So if you know what I mean by that, just right underneath mine, comment on its own, because sometimes they get tucked in there and it's hard for me to see them. And I think it might be hard for other people to see them. This sale ends this Saturday, March 14th at 10 p.m. my time Eastern. So make sure you keep an eye on your stuff. We do have those people who come in at the end, try and steal things if they have low prices on them. Best way to get them, I always say this, is to give me a good price to begin with. So if you see something that you absolutely love, put a good offer in there, put your top offer, and usually that works. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching this sale. I will see you in tomorrow night's video. Until then, please take care. I'll see you then. Bye.